what's up? It's your boy Pop once again. Big Stick Energy Podcast. We are back on for another week, and I'm pretty excited.
Yes, indeed. Me too.
I'm pretty excited. I'm going to tell y'all why in a minute.
Okay.
But before we do that, big shout out to our sponsors, Brock Brand. Go out and get your Brock Brand, brockbrand.com. We got hoodies, shirts, caps, socks, whatever it is. We do got drawers up there. Go out and get your Brock Brand. Also brought to you by Quad Houston. Quad Houston. Good food, good drinks, good people right there at Quad Houston. And right here, we in the Den Cigar Lounge. Den Cigar Lounge. Come have a smoke with us. Talk shit. And hold on. You know what? I need to start cleaning up my act.
What? Oh.
I'm not. I'm
a revelation.
I'm a hold off from cussing a little bit.
Producer's talking about what?
Cause you know my mom, she don't like that goddamn cussing and shit.
Really? Oh, tell me about it.
You got church in here. You got church in here. You got church in here.
So I'm finna tell y'all why I'm excited. And well, we got a couple things we need to get into. But before we do that, Nene not here, so Coco is taking Nene's spot. And what's up, Coco?
Hey, y'all. Happy to be here. You know, I wasn't here last week, but whatever. That's no here, no there. I'm happy to be here today on Thursday. Yes, Podcast Thursdays.
All right. And we got some new faces with us.
Yeah, you got Tyson, Jay Scott.
Y'all from Houston?
Yes, sir.
What part?
I'm from South Side.
South Side.
That nickel with a blood trickle. Fifth Ward.
I already know. Nickel. That nickel. All right, who we got in the back there? What's up, man?
Hey, you got Ace, Inglewood, Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Chi-Town in the house.
G Shanks, H-Town.
Your name Pickle. Keep going.
Big Pickle.
Vic, H-Town, South Park Ride.
Hey.
And I'm Les, H-Town, Southside, Madison High School.
Hey.
There we go. Shit. It's all H-Town and one Chi-Town.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm from the spot. You know what I'm saying?
I've been in Houston for 4 years now. I've been in Houston for 4 years.
Okay, cool. All right, so a couple of things. We got some shit we need to talk about today. But before we do, I would like to acknowledge that the camera crew is back.
Yes. We missed you guys.
So I'm gonna tell you how it was. So really, it was more of a it was kind of like, remember when Fred Sanford left and he had to negotiate his deal, and they brought Grady in. Nothing wrong with Grady, because Grady held it down.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same.
But Grady held it down. Can't tell me Grady wasn't funny though.
If I remember a little bit of the show, yeah.
So it was kind of like that, you know, when Fred left, you know, and they wanted to negotiate his contract and all that, and then, you know, then they brought Fred back from St. Louis, so they said, and, you know, but we got the guys back.
Yes, indeed.
And I appreciate it. Now, with the other camera crew, we got something else for them. So they not really going nowhere. We just moved them to another part, which I thank them for holding it down to the we can resolve everything with the crew that we got. Yeah. Big shout out to Julius and Pat, and it was a good thing. I like that.
All right.
You know, when you can resolve things and make things good.
Absolutely.
All right. So the news about Jay-Z
there we go.
is out. I don't believe the shit.
Allegations, baby.
It's all allegations. Everybody want to get paid. What's up with that, Coco?
I don't know, but you already know that the lawyer that the girl's using is Tony Busby, and everybody calls him an ambulance chaser. Yeah. So, you know, without any evidence, what are they going to do with that? So they're trying to extort him out of money. That's basically what that is, a money grab. So I don't know. And she was 13, and who knows how old he was, but they said it was, you know, statutory. So, of course, she okayed it, but it's still underage. But if there's no proof, then what they got? What do they have on him?
What you got to say, man?
First of all, for me, like, as a 13-year-old, how can you fight off two grown men?
It was two grown men? What you mean?
She was 13. No, she supposedly fought off Jay-Z and Diddy.
Fought off.
Like, to get them, you know, well, trying to get them off of her.
Oh, I didn't know the story behind it at all.
Yeah, so at 13, I don't think that's possible.
Oh, damn. I thought it was statutory. I thought it was just, two consenting people, but she's underage.
But here's the thing about that shit.
I didn't know about that. Damn.
You mean to tell me Jay-Z and Diddy that fucking stupid, they don't know what a 13-year-old look like?
Come on now.
And why would it take so many years?
No, you good.
Why would it take so many years?
Exactly.
But
Insane.
Okay.
Go
Where did this take place? Why would a 13-year-old be around there? All right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So that's the biggest problem right there.
Another one.
That's another one. So all this shit about a fucking 13-year-old, man, if they just said 17, okay, now you got something to fight with. Now you talking about a 13-year-old.
Think about back in the day, 13-year-olds look like 13-year-olds. 17-year-olds look like 17-year-olds. I remember when I looked like I was when I was 17, I didn't even look like I was 17. We were talking about back then. Nowadays, the little girls who are 17, even 13, they don't even have a preteen, clothing or whatever. They want to go from kid to bad bitches. So a lot of the times, if we're talking about nowadays, I could see them getting in sticky situations because of social media. But back then, man, they look like they look.
Now, I will say this, sir. When I was in middle school, I went to Key Middle School. By Barbara Jordan. That was some grown-looking motherfucker.
What? No.
Nah, it was some girls in middle school.
I bet if you look in your yearbook, I bet you would say differently now.
Well, I'm just saying.
You would say they look very young.
Well, they had niggas from high school come and pick them up.
Oh, yeah. That was a thing back in the day.
So my question is, what was the parents at?
Boom.
That's crazy, man.
How do you let your 13-year-old roam the streets, going to celebrity parties?
Boom.
Okay,
They
but that's the same thing dealing with talking about R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
These parents are trying to exploit their children for finances.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing for fame.
That sucks.
Like these women, when we watched Surviving R. Kelly, all these women, it's no way if I ever had a daughter that I would let her be with a grown man like that.
So
it's not possible.
That goes back to saying when we had talked about this pimping your child out, that's all it is. That's all it is. You got a parent that's just trying to pimp their kid out.
Hey, speaking about pimping, one of my reasons is that I don't believe it is because Pimp C actually did the video with Jay-Z. One thing about Pimp C is that he stood on
code.
business.
He stood
and
on
he
the code.
never would have ever dealt with a guy that slept with 13 years old.
Yeah.
Children.
How you gonna know that if he ain't never bragged about it and stuff like that you do on the raps?
But here's the thing. All them people in that industry, they know about everything.
Exactly.
About everybody.
Okay.
We got celebrity that come by here all the time. And there's things that I've heard that I'm like, huh? I never say it because it ain't nobody's business. That was a conversation between me and him. But there's a lot of shit that goes on that we regular people in public, we don't know shit about it. That only celebrities are privy to. They only talk to each other about that shit.
I see.
So even like I heard stuff about the whole shooting that happened downtown with what's his name, the Migo dude.
Takeoff.
Oh, Takeoff.
All that shit.
Yeah. Damn,
I
heard
heard the real, from a real source.
Yeah.
About what really happened.
Yeah.
But it ain't our business. That ain't my business. 'Cause
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. So
Man.
So this is my thing. So I had an uncle that worked for Paramount Television.
Oh, nice.
He passed away in the early 90s. One of the first victims of first people of AIDS. And he told us stories about all these people in Hollywood. And it was insane. Like, you would not believe the way you perceive them on television or the way you perceive how they are as people. They're not. They're not. Like, he told us certain things about certain people years ago. It's like, whoa, now it's finally coming out. So I'm saying all that to say, Jay, all this stuff that's coming out with these individuals, I wouldn't say it's not necessarily true, but it has to have some truth. I mean, it has to have something to it, some substance to it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Things that done in the dark come to the light a lot of times.
I think that the stuff it started with R. Kelly, Bill Cosby.
Yeah, that cracked.
And then they moved on to Diddy. I think Diddy, honestly, he could have kept it under wraps if he. I think it has something to do with nigga hold your place, know your role.
Be quiet.
Yeah, be quiet, know your role.
It's coming from somebody
because what
above him.
happens is they'll let us be millionaires and they'll let a couple of us be billionaires. But when you try to go above and beyond them
You gonna shut it
or
down.
expose them, no, they're not going to. Come on, man.
Shut it down.
When you dealing with people with the B in front, like a bunch of B's in front of they name, not M's.
That is.
M's can get caught and go to jail.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Goddamn.
But them B's, yeah. What's up?
Shit.
Wait.
Producer said Jay-Z was trying to put a casino in New York.
So does that say, like, when Bill Cosby was trying to buy, what, NBC?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, Prince.
Sony. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But again,
catalog.
like 1% of the world owns 99% of the wealth. So in saying that, we are as black folks, we are the biggest consumers of this world.
Absolutely.
So at some point, we have to say, hey man, we're not gonna consume. We can do this ourselves.
Absolutely. But guess what happens every time?
Every time it's they throw a fucking wrench in it.
Absolutely.
Every time.
Yeah.
But
Every time.
as us, should we become smarter and learn and figure out how to do it ourselves? Or do we continue? Like, let's say, it's only 4 major distribution music labels in this world. Why can't we have that? So when Jay Prince, Suge, all of them were trying to start a distribution label, why did all of them all of a sudden have these Fed and racketeer, all this shit?
So we know.
You know what I'm saying? But I think because, and I'm not trying to veer off from what we're talking about,
No,
but
you're good.
what I'm saying is I think that white folks know that black folks, man, we the chosen people, man.
Period.
Yeah.
We the
put our
people that
shit
can go
together,
work in the
we
field and
best.
fucking not have sunburn because of our melanin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our aborted babies, they fucking, that's why we have one of the highest abortion rates. What they say. So we can take, so we can have our kids, so they can take our children and take the melanin and extract the melanin out of them.
Yeah.
And, so that's what I'm saying. But at some point, we have to become a little smarter. We have to try to figure out how to do it ourselves and stop depending on other motherfuckers.
Good point there.
Very good point.
So we're gonna wrap up the Jay-Z thing. So no, you good. Cause I got to move on to something else. We're gonna be looking at more about that. I don't think it's gonna have any legs. That's just my opinion. I think. Yeah, it don't.
Oh, and that letter that he wrote, the open-ended letter that he wrote to Tony Busby. Did you read that on social media?
No, explain.
Well, I mean, it's just him saying that, basically calling him out for what he is, a little trash lawyer, and saying that he has no roots to his foundation or whatever. And it was very eloquently put. So it was very long too, by the way. So if y'all haven't read that, please go on social media and read it. Jay-Z did his thing. He didn't even have his lawyer talk for him. That's how.
Because all of the celebrities call him an ambulance chaser.
Okay.
All of them. Because
okay.
even my celebrity friend
Damn.
knows says the same thing about him, that he's an ambulance chaser.
That's sad.
But we're gonna come back to that when we get in some more information about what's going on with that. I don't think it's gonna have any legs. But the other night, I watched Netflix and I watched the Jamie Foxx special.
I didn't watch it yet. Damn.
Anybody else watched it?
Yeah.
Say, man.
Gotta watch that, man. Gotta watch that,
Say,
man.
Now he's still funny.
Did you shed a thug tear?
But man, that nigga gonna have you boo-hooing at the highs, man.
Got a little misty.
Got a little misty. Got a little misty.
Man, you gonna get a little teared up, man. You know, Jamie.
Yeah, man.
Say, man, he did his thing on that special, man. And he, he talked about the whole incident of him, going to the hospital and things like that, his recovery and everything. But, the things his daughters did for him was a beautiful thing, man. It was a real beautiful thing, man. Y'all gotta check it out.
Did he say, did he get sick? Because rumors are he got beat up by Diddy's people for exposing some of Diddy's dirty laundry.
So he talked about that. He talked about, he didn't. Nothing happened with Diddy. He just said he had some migraines. That's how it started.
Oh,
now,
Lord.
Of course, we're not gonna know the truth because we wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
Eventually, it may come out. We don't know, but if y'all get a chance, man, y'all have to. y'all definitely have to watch that special, man. It's real good.
So the only reason I would say it's true is because my brother, we 14 months apart. I watched him have his first stroke at 32 years old. Tell you remember that. And the things that Jamie Foxx said in that special, my brother said the same thing, talking about seeing through a tunnel. My brother said, man, it's like you see through a tunnel. And talking about like your body's just getting hot all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And talking about people having to wipe your ass.
Yeah.
And I remember, man, I was at the hospital with my brother. Oh. And he just started taking off his clothes. And I was like, say, man, come on, bro.
Chill out.
Like, our parents in here, kids in here, and you butt-ass naked.
Wow.
But, so the reason I say it was true, that he may not have gotten beaten up, that he may have actually had a stroke, is because the same things he said, my brother said the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And he watched it, and my brother was crying. My brother has had 2 massive strokes, 8 grand mal seizures, and you would never know it if you saw him to this day.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But he validated what he was saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it was
I'm glad.
a legit.
Bad side or good side? I mean, bad side, he did have one. Good side, I'm glad it was just that because what I heard was, if the higher ups want to touch you, they can touch you. They can put something like, put something in your food, shoot you up with something, and next thing you know it, you have something like a heart attack. You have something like a stroke, and then you pass away or die because of you have no business learning about something. So, that's rumors, but I'm glad it was, natural, but then again, I'm, Lord, I hope that didn't happen to him.
Well,
I wish it never happened to him. That's what I meant to say.
Well, one of my people had a stroke. He was young, and he said the same thing too. Ooh. And he's still trying to recover after spending 4 years now. Still trying to recover. So that stroke thing is real, and I can remember just 4 or 5 months ago for myself, my blood pressure was so high. I was at the doctor level. Told me at the stroke, you
almost at stroke level.
Been there, brother.
Yeah, you gonna be there. So
whoa.
When I went to the hospital, they admitted me in because I had to, like I told y'all once before, I had to get a blood transfusion. My blood pressure went down, and I started eating right. Now, I've had fried food one time since then.
Okay, good.
And that was just a piece of fish.
Good.
But other than that, I try to watch what I eat.
Yeah.
And that's another thing with us. That we can't eat any and everything at a certain age no more.
Yeah.
No. I kind of disagree with that though, because our grandparents, great grandparents, they ate chitlins, all that shit that they tell us not to eat, and I don't eat, but they live to be 95.
Well, let me explain to you now.
Okay, go ahead.
Nowadays, you think that just put it in one example. The bread 20, 30 years ago is not the same bread that we have now. Just take that information that you have that with that and apply that to everything. Every simple ingredient that they had back in the day was actually real sugar, real flour, real this, real that. plain and simple ingredients. Nowadays, it's a 50 million things just to make one thing, and then it's like chemical based. Everything's chemical based, but you know what I mean by chemical based. And now your body is trying to filter that. Your liver, your pancreas, your everything is trying to filter that. Especially your pancreas trying to filter out, high fructose corn syrup, and you getting diabetes because you're trying to eat whatever you used to eat back in the day. It ain't the same as it is now. So high sugars can, mess up your insulin.
But also remember, our grandparents had gardens too. I know my grandmother had a garden.
Yes, my grandma
that's
did
what it
too. Yes.
And so we ate a lot of fresh
Fresh
vegetables.
Yes.
So that's a little different from what we doing now.
Yeah.
We can't.
Yes.
If you build a garden in your backyard now, the homeowners want to know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't even get healthy to save your life.
So go ahead, bro.
No. I've been vegetarian for 5 years now. No meat. No, not.
Even vegetarian, you can still be fucked up with that because they got chemicals that they spray on the food. That's a bromide. They got all kind of
You gotta wash it. You have to wash it. You got to wash it. You got to wash it vegetarian, your veggies and your fruit.
Absolutely.
But then they used to raise their own hogs. They fed their hogs. That's why they ate hog maws and stuff like that, because
so they know what was going in it.
They know what's going in the hog.
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Nowadays, you don't know what they're feeding the hogs.
Man, you get that feed.
You don't know what you're getting.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's whatever. Right?
It's terrible.
They're cutting out parts of the hog's stomach and the cows, and they're feeding them through their stomachs.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Like,
hold on, grab the mic.
He said, "Say it again. Say it again."
Pork is somewhat delicious. I'm just saying that
Can't miss me with that swine, boy.
Good old
You
bacon.
like that swine, dog. Yeah,
Listen,
damn that beef.
You like bacon? I like bacon too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front.
I tried to switch to turkey bacon. I was
Ain't
like,
no.
Nah, that tastes like cardboard.
Exactly.
That turkey bacon.
I'm gonna tell y'all some big bag shit. At Walmart, they got the bacon with the cinnamon toast crunch. So y'all, you're welcome.
No, I still go to the meat market to get the bacon with the rind on it.
Ooh, the real stuff.
Sometimes I get the black pepper on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, won't he do it?
Yeah.
Oh, hush him up.
He cracking up.
But I'm serious. It's delicious.
That's gonna be.
Hey, I'm with you on that pork, man. I'm with you on that pork.
But it's high in sodium, so you really got to do yourself a favor and if you're going to eat bacon, don't eat no sodium for the rest of the day. Drink your water and all that stuff because it's not healthy.
I'll tell you a quick story. So I used to be 354 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job.
So, no, thank you.
Yeah.
So I remember the summer. I went from like 180 to like 280. I learned how to fry a pork chop.
Tell me about it.
And put some mayonnaise on some bread. But I had to have a bone in it. And I would have to eat around the bone and then I put a slice of cheese on it. But
what?
I'm not joking.
Come on, man. Yeah, Tyson. That's a big bag.
Tyson.
Big backery.
And my dad used to try to shut down the kitchen. But I'd always figure out a way to go fry me a pork chop.
Don't tell me you had a plate in your room, plate in the dining room, plug it up in the dining room. I ain't in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So you's a big guy.
Yeah, 354 pounds. Man.
Wow.
That's
a
blessing to see you.
Hey man, it was a long process, brother. But I'm
so
here.
Everything was just natural. No.
I actually had the gastric, but people don't understand. Like I had the gastric like when it first came out.
Yeah.
Almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And you still have to maintain your eating. You have to.
You're forced to.
They stretch their stomach and they start throwing up. And I never it's being overweight, eating like that is a mental thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's dealing with something that you haven't dealt with in your life.
Yeah.
Seriously. So the thing that you go to is food.
Yeah.
And that's what my 600-pound life. I know we watching and we think it's funny.
I don't think it's funny because my best friend just passed away and he was 500-some pounds.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that to say that it's literally a mental thing, man. Like when you know you're full, and you still go to the kitchen, and eat, and you're sick.
Yeah.
Like you're sick, and that's where I was. So I had to deal with a lot of mental things that I went through in my past as a child.
Yeah.
To overcome that.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I sit and, I think about him now. We're talking about, I know, this is what we do. We jump off one.
Oh, yeah, man, absolutely.
We go down the whole.
No, that's what we do.
We go down the whole rabbit hole.
Yes, sir.
A whole lot of times. But now, my best friend just passed away. He was 5'60", something like that. He was a big guy. And he's always been big since we was kids.
Okay.
I've been knowing him since I was 4. But he wasn't like he was before he passed. He was a big guy, but not big. And as he get older, I could tell he was dealing with different stuff. And he just let it go on. And, and I hated having to talk to him about it. Like, bro, you need to come on and we need to walk. We need to do this. We need to do that. And until he wanted to change until it was too late. It had already, the sickness had snowballed into and then I already, yeah. So, I miss my guy. I used to talk to this dude every day. Yeah. Every single day. It wasn't a day that didn't go by that me and him didn't talk. But, I understand.
But see, to piggyback on what you're saying, that's where, as black folk, mental health, we have to deal with it. We have to deal. We can't just put people in the back room anymore.
Yeah.
Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, what you guys say?
And when we talk about how certain diseases and illnesses is hereditary, that's not true. These are recipes that you passed down from grandma.
Okay, there you go.
To the kids, to the other kids. You can overcome those issues if you change the way that you eat.
True.
Exactly. So
that is so true.
I advise a lot of us, and a lot of us got to take baby steps. We just can't do it all one time, just cold turkey.
Cannot.
If somebody told me to start eating pork, I couldn't do it cold turkey.
Cannot.
I just couldn't do it.
You're right. I don't eat it as much, but I still enjoy it.
So when I was in the hospital a few months ago, and they told me you can't eat the fried foods no more. I was more concerned about eating the fried food. I was more mad about that than me drinking. I don't give a damn about drinking, but I love me some fried chicken.
Damn.
I love me some fried fish. I love me some fried pork chops.
Yeah.
I was more mad about the fried food than I was about drinking. You can't have a drink. I could do without that. But it was the fried. I was in the hospital thinking about Hart's chicken.
Oh my Lord.
That fried liver.
Them gizzards.
Oh my Lord.
Them gizzards.
Oh my goodness.
And if you from the north side and you know about
no.
Chicken Plus.
No.
You'll think about Chicken Plus. I was thinking about Hearts. I was thinking about churches. I was just thinking about fried chicken. And they told me I couldn't eat no fried chicken.
You was thinking about it before they told you not to, or
Before
after?
And after. Shit. I eat chicken every day. Shit.
Lord.
But we do have to watch what we eat.
Absolutely.
Especially as we get older.
Absolutely.
And I understand what you're saying. Like, our people ate so many different things. They still lived on. But also we got to look at, they had gardens. They did their own thing. And not only that, remember back then, the grocery stores we shopped in, they were black owned too. And they had certain stuff for, that we don't have now.
No, we were just talking about that earlier, me and Brother Eric here.
Okay.
We were talking about small businesses,
Uh-huh.
black owned, all the little small. That's what we need to get back to, because these major corporations, they're all about making money.
Oh, yeah.
So they don't care. So they're going to take, I I ate a wing from Churches. I'm like, God damn, is this a breast?
Yeah, it do look like a breast.
You know,
it's about that big. A wing.
Yeah, but see, that's not humanly possible.
Yeah, they overfeed.
That's not, that's not
steroids and overfeeding.
They're genetically modified for sure.
That ain't a chicken. That's a churkin.
Oh Lord.
But it was
turkey.
But it was delicious. It was good with a little hot sauce.
With a little hot sauce on it. Yeah. Some pillowy mashed potatoes covered in gravy.
Not
pillowy mashed potatoes covered in gravy. Yeah, man. So
look at you. Now you want to make a trip.
What? I'm a foodie, man. I love shit. Ain't nothing you gonna miss me on the food.
I'm talking about you gonna make a trip to go get you some fried chicken, but you ain't supposed to.
I ain't supposed to.
Yeah.
Actually, we got chicken up here now that I'm about to eat me 2 of them at least. And then I'm done for the rest of the week.
Good. Get your little fix. Get your little bite.
Give me a little bite.
And then go back to eating regular, normal.
I'm done for the rest of the week. But I'm a foodie, though.
Yeah.
I love food, man.
Me too. I am, too.
And people ask me, well, where you can go get some food? Where you can go get this from? Man, I'm going to tell them. I know where to go.
I know where to go, honey. I can't eat it, but I know where to go.
I was just telling somebody earlier when I used to stay by myself. Mm-hmm. I used to wake up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning hungry.
And all the time.
And would drive to Cats.
Oh, Cats is. I love that place.
And would drive to Cats and give me a Reuben sandwich.
Boy, a sandwich.
That's delicious.
They have a million things on that menu.
Hey, man, you don't know about that, man. You ain't never had a Reuben?
No.
Oh, my God.
Look at the audience members. Oh, my God. Look, everybody looking at me like I'm crazy.
How many different meats do they have on that Reuben?
Is it roast beef?
This is roast beef.
Yeah.
Roast beef?
Roast beef.
Corned beef.
Is it corned beef? Is it the one that they dip in the consomme or whatever?
No.
Well, that's Mexican stuff. Is that the one that you dip in the au jus?
No. That's the one with the 1,000-hour dressing on it.
Okay.
And sauerkraut.
I don't know about the sauerkraut.
Nah, it's good.
No. Sauerkraut?
It's good, man.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
It's good. So I'm gonna tell you what else they got over there good. And I don't know why I'm talking about this place, but
French toast going
yeah,
on.
Right.
But that place around the corner.
Which one?
I just said the name. I can't say
it.
Okay.
All
right.
Okay.
I had a Monte Cristo.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I had a Monte Cristo.
Toasted.
Man, so they got a raspberry sauce.
Oh Lord, what y'all?
Yes.
Yes.
They got a raspberry sauce with a hint of chipotle in it.
Spice.
A hint of chipotle.
Yeah.
I think Bennigan's had a better one.
Now Bennigan's.
Ooh, my mama used to get that.
Hey,
my mama used to get Bennigan's. R.I.P. Bennigan's. Damn. That was a black people spot.
So back coming out.
That was a black folks spot, I'll tell you
Everybody know, if you from Houston, Bennigan's was like the first hangout to eat.
Man.
To eat and drink at the same time.
No,
they did it
Bennigan's
first.
had the best Monte Cristo.
The Monte Cristo.
And then I tried to start getting healthy. And then I got the crispy chicken salad with the honey mustard.
You might as well just go ahead and just eat the sandwich.
I'm gonna tell you who got some good. I'm gonna tell you who got some good ass.
Y'all
chicken.
started turning this into a food cast.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So I'm
here for it.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you got some good chicken salads.
Wait.
Chick-fil-A.
Never had it.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what, and I get the soup with it too.
Take that back.
I didn't say the name. I said Chick-fil-A.
A chicken. See, chicken fillet.
But that chicken noodle soup.
The chicken noodle soup with the
I had
salad.
the
Gotta
chicken noodle
get.
soup. Now I'm gonna tell you that Cobb salad they got.
It's
Get you
awesome.
some extra chicken on there.
Grilled chicken, by the
with-
way.
with
Grilled
the-
chicken.
Hold on.
Grilled
With
chicken.
the avocado ranch.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Get your 2 packages. Of
I was
avocado
gonna say I
ranch.
always keep one in the fridge.
And the little red peppers, the fried little peppers.
Yeah. I think it's onions or
Put that on
something.
there. Hey man,
That's where it's at.
Chicken. Chick-fil-A
Chicken. You know.
got a bad motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, you got it. Hey, man.
Listen.
But I'm a foodie though.
I'm a
I
foodie
guess
as
I'm the
well.
only vegetarian then.
Hold on. Now, they got a place down the street. I ain't going to say the name, but we're going to call it the opposite. It's called moonshine. If you know what I'm talking about, you know the other word. The opposite of moon is, okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, go ahead.
They got some good food there, too.
Okay.
Moonshine. Go and get that doggone hamburger, that veggie burger.
Get that black bean burger.
Oh, them nachos.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. With the cashew sauce.
Yeah. See, man, we're trying to make it. You're trying to eat. I ain't saying nobody names, Felicia. I'm just saying the opposite of. Ain't nobody paid me to say their name. Okay, we will talk to them about that. But we can talk about Brock Brand. Big Stick Energy is brought to you by Brock Brand and Quad Houston and the Den Cigar Lounge. Make sure you make your way on over here. Big Stick Energy. Yes, HTX. Okay, so this food is getting cold. Y'all hungry? Oh, well, you're a vegetarian, so.
You got some fries.
Oh, we got some fries.
Sweet potato fries.
We got some celery and carrots.
You know what
you're going to have to eat like a rabbit right now. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break. I don't want this food to get cold. Everybody going to eat, have something to eat. Pickle, you're going to have one chicken.
Big pickle.
But we're going to be right back. Let's go and take a 10-minute break real quick. All right, Big Stick Energy, we're back. This your boy Pop. Once again, shout out to our sponsors, Brock Brand. Go out and get your Brock Brand right now. You know, I know. Also, Quad Houston. Come check us out Wednesday through Sundays right here, Quad Houston. And also the Den Cigar Lounge, which we are open 7 days a week right here in the Den. All right, so we were talking about Jay-Z and this whole thing. And this is how I know it's bullshit. Because once the NFL still got your back.
Oh, his wife. His wife got more time.
Because
the shield will always be protected.
The shield going to protect itself. The shield, if they feel like it's any. Go ahead, Vic. Now, what I'm saying, I'm finna let you talk. No. But if they feel like it's any bullshit with that shield, they gonna back away from it quickly, real quick. So that's another reason why I say it's some bullshit. Now, what you had to say, Vic?
No, we saying the same thing. They gonna always cover the shield, Doc. You can't touch their money. You start messing with their money, they gonna make something happen.
You look like you gotta say something down there, Doc.
No, man, I'm just but
the wheels be turning.
The hamsters.
Yeah, are y'all talking about Beyonce? You know, she got 5 more minutes added to her show, and you know she married to the hoe.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about that too. He had something to say. We're gonna come right back to that. What you had to say?
I mean, you say the shield, and I get it, but I think the shield is selective. In who they protect. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you think about what's the cat that ran over somebody and killed him? Stallworth. That shit was swept under the rug. Really? Dante Stallworth.
Oh, I don't know that.
Don't matter. I mean, but he still.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Right. Get the mic. Say that.
What about Ray Lewis and the murders back in the day?
Well, Ray. Yeah, Ray got. Well. Do we know Ray? He was there.
He was complicit. He was there.
Yeah.
So he knew what was going on.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
There's a big difference between being in the area and being the one that did it. One was a little bit more direct. And Dante Stallworth was not anywhere near the same type of player that Ray Lewis was. On the championship team.
Yeah, but Dante Stallworth, his shit was still swept under the rug. Yeah. He was able to be reinstated.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's think about the kid from the Raiders that Henry Ruggs.
Yeah.
That went to Alabama. He gone.
The big house.
He gone. Well, they did.
Ray Rice.
Ray
Rice, yeah.
Gone.
Well, so Michael Vick, the whole Michael Vick thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the difference we saying with it, some of them liabilities and some of them assets.
Period.
Boom.
That's it.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. And that's why I said the
Right.
show is different.
Yeah.
Selective.
Ray Lewis
absolutely
was a face for him. That's an asset. They're going to keep them people in them seats.
And Michael Vick. Michael Vick was too.
Yeah.
He was on the Madden.
He was on Madden. He had
Michael Vick
commercials.
shouldn't went down though.
Huh?
Michael Vick shouldn't went down. He had too many not powerful. He had too many friends that should have took that rap.
Man, so we could go down rap.
Yeah.
I said the same goddamn. If I was and knowing and on knowing to God, I don't want to ever go to prison, but I'd have took that rap.
Because he would have been whoever took it would have been taken care of.
No, yeah, and that's understandable. But
I'm getting on the stand, and it's me.
But what I'm saying is, I'd have been like,
They the ones that gave him up though.
Hey, he ain't did nothing, man. I don't know what they talking about. He ain't did nothing. I did the whole thing.
Well, they're going to go after first of all, they're going to go after the biggest name. Exactly. Then you got to understand the political climate, too. You got all of these animal rights people, you got dogs fighting, and you got the biggest name in that group.
100%.
Naturally, it's going to be him.
Right.
Point blank.
But like, I agree with you, my brother. Like, if you his partner, I know my dog, if I'm the cash cow, no. So if that's my partner and I'm the cash cow, he's gonna take the rap. It's not. We ain't got to talk about it.
It's supposed to be understood.
It's not about
talk about it.
It's not about taking the rap though. It's about the biggest name in that group, and that was Michael Vick. They're gonna go after the biggest dog. That's what they're gonna do.
And I understand what he's saying too. All I'm saying is here. If I'm Mike Vick homeboy,
Always, yeah. Exactly.
I'd have did them, and they'd have told me 10.
Exactly.
All right, fuck it, go and give me the 10, cause I know what's
when you get out.
Man, when I get out,
You about to be taken
when
care
I'm in
of.
there, hold on. When I'm in there,
Taken care
Money
of.
all on your books.
all on my
all on your
books. I'm chilling.
You the man,
Pop,
man.
some of his boys gave him up though.
I know, but
That's the part.
what I'm saying, I'll be that one to say, man, they lying.
But you know
Right.
one thing though, that's going on with our community, the loyalty is not there.
True.
Soon something happened with Diddy, soon something happened with Jay. You got our community attacking them more than the white community.
True.
We the ones that's like just drilling them into the ground. We're not even protecting our own people. We don't have all the evidence. We going off what everybody's just saying on TV, and we running with it. We're not sitting back and protecting our own.
And
we letting them, we helping them. We preparing the fire and the grease.
And speaking of protection, I love how Kendrick Lamar said what he said about protecting black women.
100%.
With what's his name, Andrew Schultz. Now, I've watched Andrew Schultz stand up. He's funny, but a lot of times, some people cross the line when it's not really supposed to, and some stuff is just.
It's just not fun. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
Yeah.
Period.
It's not funny. I mean, I've heard white guys say, in their comedy, say about black stuff, but it's funny though. And I get it. I get the humor, but a lot of shit is just not. You need to just.
We gotta go. We gotta go backwards, man, because we was raised with our mothers, our grandmothers. Our black women are the backbone of our community.
Of course.
If we don't protect them, man, we're gonna just fall.
Of course.
And it's vice versa, because in their world, we're the backbone in their community. We the strength.
But are we really in the community like we should as black men? Because I've heard black women tell me that they're the most villainized people. Women.
On the outside looking in, yeah.
You get these black men, once they get a little something, they go get a white girl or whatever. not trying to make this racial, but it's just the truth.
We'll have to get Dr. Umar in here.
But it's the truth.
Who?
Dr. Umar. He said, "Don't get Dr. Umar in here."
Johnson. but it's the truth. So let me ask you, Miss Coco, how do you feel?
What's my opinion and my
as a
own
black
opinion?
woman?
Not speaking for all of black women. I'm just gonna speak
you're
from
the only one up here.
I'm just saying I'm gonna speak from my perspective and my opinion. So if anybody get hurt by that, then tough tits, because this is my opinion in my life. Okay. So, and I do believe that, like, a lot of, I'm gonna say a good portion of black men who, what we call made it, you know what I'm saying, get a certain status, get a certain amount of money, they tend to go by the wayside with the black woman and then go for, an other. And usually, you know what they're about, the people who are the others, they about that money. But see, if a black woman say she want a man who want money and status, we are gold diggers. So I don't understand the economy of that if you're trying to, get away from that. Because that's just what my perception is. My perception is. So I do believe that, and I don't like it, but it is what it is. I mean, you got to make your community what it is.
Say, man?
I don't want to play devil's advocate.
Do it. I love it.
But what I will say is, a white woman would catch a black man on the way up, right, when he doesn't have anything, and they will stick by his side, right, while he's in progression. Black women will not.
I can tell you why. I can tell you.
Black women will say, "Hey, look, I want the man that got this. He gotta drive this type of car.
Let me explain why.
He gotta make this type of money, right? He has to be at this certain status."
Okay, let me explain.
Hold on.
Before they even engage with the black men. Right?
It ain't even that.
No, it's not even that.
The white woman will take a black man at his lowest.
And it's usually the women that they.
Okay,
let's go ahead.
It ain't even that. If we can get our women to stop competing with us,
there you go.
Then we'll get somewhere.
There
if they
you
stop
go.
competing with us,
there
then
you
we'll
go.
be all right.
There you go. No, that's. I don't even think that the women or black women are competing against black men. It's just, let me explain to you. It does not come from just that woman. It comes from a past where black women have seen where black men walk out on them. So what us grandmothers and our mothers are telling us, man, you better get that degree. You need to go to school. You need to stay in them books. Get away from them boys. Do not be around that shit. You need to get your money first, and then you look for a man. So when they are already in the throes of it, they're not looking for a dude to build up. They're looking for a dude that's going to meet them where they're destined to be, or they're trying to be, because of what, the past. They've seen that happen to their aunts, their moms, their grandmothers, where black men have walked out on them and left them with the kids and stuff like that. So when you are all the way around or raised by that, you're in the middle of that. I can see where y'all coming from on the outside looking in. The black woman only wants a man who has this and has that. But it's just what we are groomed to. We're groomed that way.
All right, go ahead.
We're contradicting everything that we've been talking about, because we keep talking about going back and how families stayed together, but now we're talking about how grandfathers and grandmothers have been left, and that's some BS. They didn't. I never saw it, and I'm pretty sure most of the people on here didn't see that much. So let's stop saying that.
I'll say this.
I'll say this. Both.
And I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
No, you good.
And
that's why I said I don't even go from my experience.
Well, no, so I'll say this. So my parents have been married for 53 years.
Amen.
53.
Amen.
So, I've been married twice.
I love that.
My first wife, we got a divorce. My second wife passed away, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
No problem. But my second wife, I was in it for the long. That was my girl, my friend, since we were, before I met my first wife. But what I'm saying is, I wouldn't say black men walked out. I think it was always systematic. When welfare was implemented, when the black man couldn't be in the household, like black men, you literally had to jump out the window when the government came or whomever came.
Check the house.
They checked the house. They had to jump out.
Yeah, I heard
and
about
then
that.
The mass incarceration.
Oh yeah,
I mean all of that.
Yeah.
It was a systematic thing to break up the black family.
And just think about the psyche of that person who've been through that, and now they're teaching the ones that are coming up. That would be my generation. I'm in my 40s. That would be my generations where they would be teaching us what to do and how to navigate life. And then my age group is teaching the age group after us what we've learned. It's not just flip a switch and then you're going to do X, Y, and Z. We're not going to have that anymore. Just like we're talking about diet, you can't just cut yourself off from something. It's going to be very difficult. You can, but it's extremely difficult to switch ways. So when you were talking about, okay, well, the black man walks away and and you ain't never seen that world. It's a lot of people are, okay, maybe the black man did not walk away, but it's a lot of broken families anyway. Meaning they've already had kids already out of wedlock and they're not even a family at all. So that whole thing right there in its own, that's a big ass deal that, in its own.
Here's what I want to do. Because you're the only woman up here. And there's nothing but guys up here.
They gonna hand it to me.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to pick this up with more women next week.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Because I don't want it'll be an attack on sister.
Yeah.
Because we do got different views about it.
Of course.
As men, as black men, we got different views about it. She got a view about it. And I'm pretty sure there's other women that have. We need at least about 2 or 3 more women that can be on this panel to help fight that fight. I just want it to be fair.
It's not even a fight. It's just a perspective.
I'm not saying it ain't. What I'm saying is your perspective. How old are you again?
42. Well, about to be 42.
Okay. Let's get a perspective from a 42-year-old woman, a woman in her 50s, and a woman in her 30s.
Yeah, that'd
about
be great.
all of that.
That'd be great.
Because a woman in her 30s don't think like a woman in her 40s and 50s.
No.
The same, vice versa.
Absolutely.
They all don't think the same.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
I don't think that age really matters in that.
It really does.
I think it's the upbringing.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Like, the generations. How you were, like I was saying, my mom raised me and then my grandmothers and aunts raised them. So all of our mindset has been groomed by the generation before us. So I can see where you're coming from.
We fighting an uphill battle for one because a lot of our homes is coming from a single parent home.
Yeah.
So that's an uphill battle regardless.
Man.
A child needs to be raised by both parents.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, a lot of in our community, we don't have the 2-parent households.
Yeah.
Statistically, yep.
That's where you have that big split.
So.
Yep, I agree.
and I agree with you on that because the reason why I said the different age groups is because what she said. There is a different because my grandmother was 82, 84 when she passed.
Oh wow.
Now there's grandmothers that's 30.
Listen, grandmas, 30, 40 years old, and want to be outside too.
What I'm saying is
completely different mindsets.
The generations are different. Like I think if you was born in the 70s and early 80s, we the last Mohicans to get your ass whooped real good.
Man. I got lucky.
I'm not saying get your ass whooped.
I got lucky,
but get your ass whooped real good.
Real good. I got lucky.
Yeah.
I'm on that cusp. I ain't never got my ass whooped. Thank God. Look at God. Look at God.
No, think about it though.
I don't know what I would do.
Think about it, cause when we was in school. And we talked about this once before. Your mama signed that paper that said that corporal punishment
my mama used to tell me about
get your ass whooped with that paddle.
Yes.
And I got my ass whooped with that paddle many a times.
By yourself.
Damn.
It got to the point by the time I got to middle school and high school, she didn't have to sign no more. Coaches did that shit without a signature.
Oh, wow. That was real. I thought my mom was lying.
It was understood.
That part.
I thought my mom was
if
lying.
you played sports, you didn't need a signature. The coach,
you didn't.
Gonna get you right
the
on
coach was gonna give you a whooping anyway.
Coach gonna whoop that ass.
Wow, we need that in this lifetime right now. These
If
kids
you
too
bring a
soft.
D, if you bring a D, my coach will give you. If you bring a D to the coach, you getting a whooping.
A D. Wow.
If you bring in a D,
Look at God. We need that we need this in the world now.
Let me tell you something. When
Craig.
I was in high school and we wasn't playing good the first half, the coach had a powder in a bag. And at halftime, you got your ass whooped.
Holy crap. For real?
You got your ass whooped at halftime and went back out on the field.
So look, I had
that made us
that's
better.
normal.
Hold on. He
That
got
made
something
us
to say.
better.
So I went to Carter High, and I played football for Carter. So I was flunking my speech class because it was my 8th period.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm out of here, right?
Yeah.
So the coach, we get our progress report. We got to take it down there to the locker room. He's like, you got a 68. He was like, what kind of jeans you got on? Man, he had
Take them off.
He had a paddle, and it had air pockets in it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So we can swim with no aerodynamics.
Aerodynamic like a motherfucker.
Suck that meat up.
I've seen them.
Got the right aerodynamics.
After he got done with me, we went up there to that class, and he was like, hey, he's going to stay over every day to make up that.
Wow.
Because I had to have playing time. They wanted me on the field.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, man.
So in middle school, my coach had a switch. So when you came out on the field, if he knew something that happened at school and you came out on the field, remember your football pants go right to your knees.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All this is open behind your calves are open. Shit, he'll get that switch and hit them calves. So you put your legs
Ooh,
together
the switch.
and hit the shot. Hey man, that was real. And you couldn't go home and tell nobody.
But so for me, the one thing, the last thing I wanted to say about women in our culture.
Okay.
You know, for me, it's so unfortunate to hear a lot of men in our culture talk about mama. Mm-hmm. Nobody ever talks about daddy, right?
Yeah.
And the most important relationship for a female, the first relationship is with their dad.
With their dad.
My daddy.
Yeah.
So, when I say that, what I'm saying is, like my brother, good dude, love his daughter. He taught her how a man should treat you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the first example. Yeah.
I didn't have no, I don't have no daughter, but I would, love to be a dude like that if I had a daughter. Mm-hmm. But that's all I'm saying. It's no attack towards you because a lot of times women, if you don't know, you just don't know. Mm-hmm. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what to take from a man. Mm-hmm. You don't. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's certain things I'm gonna do because I love my mom, and my dad taught me how to treat a woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's certain. I'm not about to call you a bitch.
Nah,
that's the generation now.
I don't call no woman a bitch.
I don't call a man a bitch either.
Nah, I don't call no man. Look here, man.
Hey man, that's fighting word.
Look here, man.
Damn.
Say, man. Hey.
Shit.
So one day we was sitting outside smoking, and some little young cats came up.
That's how they do.
And one called the other one, "What's up, bitch?" We all look like
they about to fight.
What the fuck?
They ain't about to. That's how they
he
talk.
He said, "What's up, man, nigga?"
That's how they
Don't
talk.
You know, if you call another man, that's just.
That's like spitting in somebody's face.
Come on, man.
Hey, so look, when I first moved here from Chicago, a guy called me a fool, and that was like,
"What's up, fool?"
Hey, what's up, fool? What's up, fool?
Oh
like,
yeah.
What you calling a fool?
That's our thing down there.
Man, look, sparked me up quick.
Ooh.
You call him a fool?
Fool, yeah, we say.
What up, fool?
Yeah. What's up, fool?
Yeah.
Nah,
Say fool.
Yeah. You call him a fool?
Nah. But I would never call a woman or a man a bitch.
Me neither.
It just don't sit right. Even when a woman say, "Yeah, I'm your bitch."
Or even when us women, like I know girls that be calling each other bitch, girl, bitch, and I just feel so like weirded out by that. I feel it's a little, insulted, but I just feel weird. I'm like, and I don't tell them like, don't call me a bitch no more. I just be like, I just don't say it to them, but they'll say it to me, girl, because I know it's like a term of endearment for them. They're not calling me out my name, but it just still feels off-putting. I don't like that.
Now,
Women, y'all need to stop doing that.
You know when a motherfucker real about bitch.
Yeah, with the real bean, with the hands with it.
That's just like
nigga.
Just like nigga. I'm about to say that. That's
nigga.
Like,
you say it the right way.
Here's the thing. I won't let a white person, nobody outside of being black,
Okay, not.
say say nigga.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't. So even if you trying to be funny or trying to be cool and you white, nah, motherfucker. Because I've had that happen to me once before. A white boy that I knew, I met them at a pool hall. I'm walking in the pool hall. He's like, "What? D, what's up, my nigga?" I say, "Whoa, whoa. Don't you ever fucking call me that again in your life as long as you're around me. I'm not that dude."
Good.
I'm not that dude.
Nip it in the bud.
It was a strip club I used to work at, and there was a white chick that working in there, and she used to say it all the time. One day I just got fed up. Hey man, stop saying nigga, man. For real. Well, my baby dad, I don't give a fuck about your baby daddy being black. Mm-hmm. I say, and he's a fool for letting you say that shit around him. Mm-hmm. They don't give you no pass to say nigga. Mm-mm. So I got a problem with that. Now, if me and my niggas are real, for really saying, hey, my nigga, that's my nigga there.
Yeah. Because
we understand, and that's why I try to explain to them, we understand the hurt behind that word. I don't give a fuck if it's GGA or GGER. We understand the hurt, and we understand what it really means. Because you don't understand it. If a white person that really calls you a nigga, you don't understand it until they actually call you that. Because I've been called that before.
With the ER.
With the ER.
Wow.
But to me, I don't give a damn ER or A. They call me that. I got a problem with it.
Yeah.
So,
damn.
But these youngsters allow that shit. Because a lot of time when I'm sitting on Twitter, I like to watch the little Twitter fights and shit like that.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
When I'm watching these fights, I'm looking at these youngsters, and they fighting white boys, and the white boy calling them like, this when you really supposed to be beating the fuck out of him for calling you that. Ooh. Or I'll see like two white kids fighting, and they calling each other, and I'm like, what the hell?
Evolution
is
insane.
But that old saying. Everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be
a nigga.
A nigga.
A nigga.
Indeed.
Because you can be a nigga all day. You can be white, Hispanic, whatever, call each other niggas, all that. But when it's time to be one.
They want our rhythm, but don't want our blues.
Where you at? That's all I'm saying about that. Man.
Yeah.
But no, man, we got... what we was talking about before we went down this rabbit hole.
We were talking about, you wanted to change the subject to, we were talking about black women and black men in the household. You want to change that?
No, I did want to change that.
And we were talking about ass whoopings and shit like that at school and the generations before us and all that stuff.
You don't look like you got your ass whooped.
I definitely did not. I got lucky because my mom and their family used to whoop their ass. I'm talking about switches, shoes, Coco. Everything. And my parents were like, we are not going to do that to our children. And they just said they're not going to do that.
Miss Coco, you never got a...
Oh, God, no. No, I did not need it. Did not need it because my mama look at me crazy. And I'm, yes, ma'am, and crying. If she look at me real crazy, I'm going to cry and I'm going to cry in the car. No, I'm going to run in my room and cry. All kids don't need it. No, that's true. You got to know your child's temperament. I got punished, and that's what was my thing because I don't like being in my room by myself because I'm a talkative person. I'm not a wallflower. I mean a wallflower. I like to be around people. So taking away my toys or making me go in my room and think about some shit, that's torture enough. I don't like that. No, but whatever.
Do y'all remember torture was not being able to go outside?
Exactly.
That was torture. That was very
2 weeks at a time.
My mom used to make us sit and watch all the other kids play in the front yard.
That's torture. Oh, that's torture. Damn, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you.
My mother was an educated woman, so when we were growing up, when we got in trouble, she would make us read a book and write a fucking report.
Oh.
And make sure. Because she read it like 7 times, because she creative writing major and all that shit.
Nice.
So she would go over the book report to see if we just skimmed the shit or we read the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, so
you used to get in trouble.
no. So this is my brother, man. Me and this dude, man, we didn't done so much dumb shit. Mm-hmm. We was talking about that the other day, cause his son is my godson. We was talking about that the other day. Mm-hmm. You know, all of us are in here because we didn't get caught.
See, true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how many penitentiary chances all of us have taken?
Oh, you talking about like that? I was
I'm just saying, but
I know I done took
multiple.
Damn.
But you know that's why we can't look down on motherfuckers that's in jail. Cause say, man, by the grace of God,
amen.
I'm here.
Wow.
Yeah.
You see? Ain't that right?
That's it, Doc.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't care how much education I have now. None of that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, if that shit, I don't mean to use that word. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I hate that word, man. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
But my brother, if I would have got caught early on, who says what I would have become? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or what any of us would have become, man.
Yeah. You're right.
Just imagine we got an X on our back as black men. We already have a target.
Yeah.
We all have a target.
Yeah.
No matter what. So
yeah.
Yeah. So
real.
But you know the ass whoopings was the worst?
Which one?
The public ones, like at church.
What?
Why you gotta go there?
I got ass whoopings at church. I thought your parents would just like twist you real good, beat you real good.
Ass whooped at church.
With the peppermint.
No, we got pinched. You better. You better.
With the peppermint,
Okay.
One of my mama friends used to bring a wooden spoon to church.
Oh.
And beat ass. On their hand.
And it would leave marks.
Yeah. A wooden spoon? Wasn't no children's church.
Damn. I went to children's church.
One of my grandma friends used to say, hey, that boy ain't have his eyes closed when the prayer took place.
Oh, yeah. You better have your eyes closed.
How she know if she didn't have her eyes closed?
Oh.
Good question.
Yeah.
Man, I used to think church was like long as shit. I was like, God damn, when we gonna get out? I couldn't wait till the preacher started hooping and the organ started playing. That was my favorite part because I knew it was getting ready time to go. He was wrapping shit up at that time at church.
You get amped up.
I'm like, and I hated when we had preachers from another church come
Boring.
and they long as hell. I'm like, dude, man, I'm ready to go home, man. I hated that.
I remember that.
It felt like you was
all day.
It felt like you was, and then don't go to church and you're in the youth choir.
Oh yeah, all
and
day.
And then you gotta sing the 10 o'clock service, the 2 o'clock service. Then you gotta come back and do a night. Like, man, I'm like Steve Harvey. I almost want to just go to hell if I gotta go there. Shit. God damn. We gotta go to church. We gotta go to church that much.
Oh my God. God know my heart. Shit.
Yeah. No, we still have youth ministry on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I remember Wednesdays.
Saturdays we had choir rehearsal.
Okay.
No, Tuesdays we had Bible study.
Yes, well, ours was Thursday.
So I'm like, man,
that's crazy.
Why we gotta go to what? Come on, man. Why we gotta go to church this much, man?
All the time, damn.
And then catch those Sundays when you gotta go to 3 services. Lord have mercy.
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Man.
And I'm glad my mama let me choose.
I'm glad I grew up Catholic.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not Catholic now, but when I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was an altar boy. That was horrible.
So we don't want to talk about what father.
No.
Yeah, I don't like all that.
He got his hair split. He got his hair split in the middle.
Father Levi.
He got his hair split in the middle.
So I went to St. Philip on MLK.
Okay, yeah.
SPN.
My daughter went there for 1 year.
Hey man, I went there, man. First of all, the priest died of AIDS, and I didn't understand as a kid.
Wait a damn minute.
I was like, what? So they tried to paint it that like he had a
an addiction or something?
No, blood transfusion or something.
And got it from a blood transfusion.
But see, so I played the music at church.
We know what it was.
So I used to always be in the background.
Yeah.
So I knew he was a little fun. He was a little weird.
A little sweet.
But my dad be at the church like, but it wasn't like that. But
yeah.
You can tell it was just something weird about him.
So
That's what
so
you call
the Catholic church I grew up down the street from, and I actually went a couple of times, was St. Francis of Assisi. Yeah. Over there in the hood. Yeah, off of Cavalcade. I mean Lockwood. They had a father now named, I always thought it was funny. His name was Father Poker? Father Poker. And I used to be like, what the fuck?
Poker.
Huh? Stayed drunk.
On the pulpit and everything? Or whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it in
You'll see Father Poker at the bazaar. And see, that's the thing I liked about Catholic.
The bazaar was amazing.
The bazaars was like.
That was the truth.
You could not wait to the bazaar. And they're like, damn, they could drink on church grounds? Why the hell we can't drink at our church?
I want to go to this church.
Yeah, why we can't go, man?
First of all, the little girls there, man. I was a mannish little boy. Girls, man.
I was a little mannish too, so yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. That's all.
But to take a vow of celibacy, I get it. But as a man, I don't think that's possible. To not ever want to be intimate with a woman?
Yeah.
Well, that's celibacy before marriage. And, and back in the day, especially when religions were coming along, they got married very early, 13, 14, 15 years old. So while your puberty is kicking in, you're trying to find a wife, or they're setting you up with a wife. It depends on what religion you are in. But now we get married so late, it's like a 30-year gap in between your puberty and when you get married. Ain't nobody trying to do no celibacy for 30 years. Like, it's very rare that you find that, men and women.
You know what? We got a homeboy that drive nuns around. And
oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, and he got some interesting stories about some of the sisters.
Oh, they got a double A?
Yeah, some of the sisters. And I'm like, so what you mean? If you go to the sister, you can just walk up to her and do this?
Oh my God.
Hey man, listen, Sister Anna Mary was fine. I knew she was fine up under that. I remember her, man. She was fine.
Let me see what you got on up under that right there. What you got on, sister? What you got? What you got on in there? I've been a bad boy, sister.
Oh my God.
What you got on under there?
Terrible.
Beat me. Where that ruler at?
Trying to get some kind of action. No, y'all terrible.
But no, for real though. I don't. It's just me. I don't think they go celibacy. I think they may have something in what they stay at convent. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So I think they got something in their rooms that keeps them.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they do that.
Listen, no, it's.
Is that against the law? I mean, is that against their religion to do that?
I mean, of course it is. You can't do that.
Damn, you can't even get
I think.
You can't even get a big O by yourself.
I think some of the sisters got roses. I'm just.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
You gotta go your whole life without getting an O. Damn.
I'm just saying.
Hormones for
nothing.
nothing.
Natural about that.
Well, your hormones is telling you to get pregnant and when not to. Like the whole life of a woman until she gets to premenopause or menopausal, your hormones are coming. You have ovulation. That's 10 days after your period, and you got the period, the time when you're not having with child, that your body's getting ready to put out another fresh egg, and then you go all over the circle of life again in your body. So while you're ovulating, that's why I know you married. I know your wife probably all up on you when she's fucking ovulating, because that's just in our brain, this is in our body. So to fight that and say that you can't have a big O or not have sex or whatever the whole time you're alive, and you can't even get married to a man, that is insane. I don't know who made that up, but they need to take it back, because that's what the woman's body is built for that. if you're a real woman, if you want to go
So
there.
you gonna have kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
You gonna have kids?
Hopefully I will. I'm gonna give myself only a few more years, if God willing.
There's quite a few baby daddies in here.
Yeah, I ain't doing the baby daddy route.
I've
been without a baby daddy this whole time. Why would I start now and continue the fuckery of our black folks?
No, I will say this. I think the best thing a man can do is find a wife. Honestly.
Yeah, the family union is the best. I believe that. A good family union is the best, I believe.
Would you agree? Would y'all agree? That's the best shit in the world, man.
It's supposed to be.
No, man, listen, when you have somebody that you can sit down and have, people think about when we say intimacy, they think about sex.
It ain't always about that.
Intimacy is those conversations at night, those pillow talks. All of that shit. Mm-hmm. Like, when my wife passed, that's what I missed the most. Just those conversations, man. When I can come home and say, hey, babe, this is my day. Mm-hmm. Waking up, you praying for me. Waking up, you making me breakfast before I go to work. Lunch, packing all that shit. That
little acts of love.
That's hard to find, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, here's what I'm gonna say.
That's what Pat said. That's why black men date outside the race, and we just got to talking about that.
We gonna hold up on that. We're gonna hold up on that because I did say
we're gonna say that for next week.
We're gonna say that for next week. We'll need more women there.
Come on, Pat. Damn.
We'll need more women there. But here's what I'm gonna say. I wouldn't say that because there are black women that very far and few now that are wives or that have been groomed to be a wife or whatever. So I wouldn't really necessarily say. And then a lot of them now are starting to understand, I got to keep this dude. Mm-hmm. So I got to.
Bump my game up. Mm-hmm.
Black men that's single and got everything going on and all that, is very far and few in between. It's not a whole lot of single black men.
And they got options.
So, exactly. They got options. Mm-hmm. Because we got 1 million and something black women in this city.
But wait, black men will date date the gamut. They don't just stay with black women, but black women usually statistically prefer black men. So our pool of men is very low because, like you just said, but black men, y'all sky's the limit.
Well, basically. Here's what I want to say to the brothers out there. If you do go to another race, do it right.
Make sure
don't talk about us. Don't be in spite because of us. Don't say in spite of us or black women. Just do it.
No, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, because you'll get a brother that go to some fat ass white chick
all the time.
I mean, that is true. That is true.
Like, why did you do that? Or
because a lot of times that's all they can get, though. You know what I'm saying?
If that's the case, man, we'll get you a bad black chick.
A fine-ass black chick that been wanting you. And I want to put a caveat in there to say, like I've always said, especially in the beginning of the podcast when I used to come here, date those who like you. Don't try to go for the women or women. Don't try to go for the man who don't want you, or you're fighting for your life to keep them and spending money or spending time or doing all the things that they are not appreciative of. Date people who already like you and figure out that landscape before you start doing some bullshit, because that solves half of your battles right there. Especially this red pill manosphere shit they all talk about how women this and women that. If you just date the woman that actually like you, no matter if it's just one or two at that time, and if it don't work out, 2 more will come later. Just do that. Start with that. Stop trying to come after women who don't want you. Just want to say that.
Go ahead.
No,
women.
I would wholeheartedly agree with that.
Okay.
But it works both ways, right?
Yeah.
Because as men, we'll get with a woman, or try to get with a woman that doesn't like us. And then I think sometimes for the black woman, they'll search for a dude. Or get with a dude, that'll dog them. And then by the time they ready to fucking come back to just the regular dude, the dude, he's fed up. And it's To me, that just becomes an endless cycle. So what I mean is, so like in the hood, you know, you had a fine chick. She messed with the dope boy, right?
Okay.
So she be with the dope boy. He has all the money. He's providing all of this shit. But then by the time he gets locked up and they have to take all the assets.
Then she got to date a regular man.
Then she wants a regular dude. The nigga that she saw at Kroger that she knew
that
from
been liking her.
That been liking her.
But she don't want him.
She didn't want him at the time. So now, but it works both ways.
Yes, it does.
So I'm not just saying it on women.
Yeah.
I'm saying it works both ways.
Yeah.
So, like you said,
that's self-awareness too. That's a lot of self-awareness. A lot of people do not do self-reflection on themselves at all, really. Nobody meditates, nobody self-reflects and learns about themselves. So once you get real with yourself and stop having an inflated ego, an inflated self, then you can probably...
You said a word there, that
inflated ego. And yeah, you can... And a lot of people gonna have their own ego, of course. That's just who we are as humans. But like, you know, sit down with yourself and really take a look at yourself in the mirror and analyze what's going on and what's wrong and what direction you want to go. If you want to get a man that has all of this and all of that, and I know men don't want a woman really that has the same thing as them, try to fix the things that they want. True, listen to what men want. They say they want a woman that's more agreeable. One that's. I'm just saying this is like I said, my opinion, because I listen to a lot of podcasts.
That's why we need to go to. That's why we need to have other women on here, because that's her opinion.
My opinion. Only things that I've seen and consumed and heard and listened to. Because I don't know all men, and I don't be around y'all circles. I don't hang around men.
We'll get 2 more women that have a whole different perspective.
Yes.
On what she's saying. What you got to say?
It's nothing like if you're a man, you know, you trying to build your empire, you know, to have a woman that's sitting there equal with you. Because when you fall, you know, you ain't going to fall that far down, because she's going to be right there to have your back. You know, and vice versa. You know,
well, I know a lot of men don't want women like that.
You say, hey, she look good, but
that's crazy.
She ain't got nothing. When you fall,
she can't help you.
She can't help you. She can't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
I know. I'm hearing a lot.
Dating somebody that's equal to you.
Yeah, I like that though. I like that.
It's nothing wrong with being, you know, as a man, being with somebody who's equal to you, and you know, and that's on that rise with you. Especially if you got one that's gonna hustle with you.
Yep.
You know,
I like that kind of stuff.
So you know, but when something happened, all right, y'all know how to figure it out. All right, this is what's happening. That's what's happening. Let's get together. Let's move. Let's push forward.
So, I'm gonna do a disclosure, right? So I own a company, and my girlfriend, the woman I'm dating, she runs all the back office stuff, you know, and she has her own jobs, own money. But she makes sure that all the books is good. Make sure all this is good. You know, she's a good support system. You know, I can't build and go to where I need to go if I got somebody that don't even understand where I'm at and where I'm trying to be.
Right. Or what you're going through with that.
Hard.
Yeah, and that's hard for anybody, especially when you are a business owner and you don't have that. You don't have somebody that understands that, especially the more money you put into that business, the more you're going to focus on that business. I don't give a damn if it's $20,000 to $2.3 million. The more money you put into that business, the more money you're going to spend time at that business as a business owner, because you want to make sure you don't lose.
Yep, absolutely.
You don't, as a man, you do not want to lose, and you hope that you have somebody that would understand that I can't lose this money. You know, that's just what it is.
Hey, that's the importance of having a woman that understands your vision. Every man needs a vision. You need to know what.
Hit the button. Oh no, it's on.
It's
muted. Hit the button again?
All right. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, every man needs a vision, right? The importance is that men will get with a woman who the man does not have a vision. He does not know himself. He does not know where he's going. So how can you lead a woman when you don't know where you're going?
And that's
right. And so if you don't need to be in a relationship with a woman if you don't know yourself. Right? or love yourself, because you're not gonna know how to love her. You're not gonna know what to lead her to. So you can't come into the relationship asking a woman to support you when you don't know where you're going and you don't have a vision at all. And so I think the importance is to always have a vision to know yourself first. My son, I have a son that's 26, right? He his first thing, Dad, what do you think? What advice you would give young men my age or whatever? I say first thing is you don't even need to date until you find out who you are. Don't go get a woman until you find out who you are and where you're going, because you can't lead a woman anywhere until you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Because women naturally, right, they're nurturers. Yeah. So if you give a woman a meal, you know what I'm saying? You go get the groceries.
We make a meal.
They gonna make a meal.
Here, you give us a home.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you bring a woman, you give the seed. A baby's coming after that, right? That's their natural. You know what I'm saying? The natural process of a woman. But the problem is we have young boys who portray to be men that don't have a vision, that don't know where they're going, that want to be in a relationship to go somewhere, but they don't have anywhere to go.
Hey, look, I agree with you 100% on that. But that's where, we need to start establishing brotherhoods, because a lot of these boys, they grew up without a father. Yeah. So they don't even know what steps it takes to, nurture and be in a relationship, to have a good, strong woman, and that's where we need to connect as men, to teach one, help one.
Yeah.
So, love that.
So, why every time I want to get off this subject, we find ourselves back on this?
Because it's important.
It's important.
It's important, and it's like very prevalent in our community. Like I was saying about my perception.
But I wanted to wait till we get more women next week to talk about this.
I mean, they didn't come for me, so I'm cool with that.
I'm trying to go back to getting your ass whooped. For some reason, we get back
right back on over here.
I mean, I ain't got no problem with it.
I got one.
As long as it's respectful.
Okay, go ahead.
So let's talk about this sex trafficking with Diddy for a second.
With Diddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is sex trafficking? They say, hey, he's flying women to him and away from him. That's sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Right. So what is porn? So those women is creating those acts in the same state,
Okay.
No, they traveling. What Hugh Hefner was doing, those sex trafficking, they've been doing this for years. Mm-hmm. But now they jamming up him on something that's been going on forever.
Well, I think it's more than that. It's not just that, it's coercing, and if that's the word, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but, holding people against their will, or making people do things against their will, and drugging them and stuff like that, spiking their drinks, and making people, when they walk into the party, leave their phones, and you have to drink this shot, and then next thing you know, these people are blacking out and not knowing what happened and all that stuff. So I think it's more than just
but to me, I think, that person is entertaining. Hey, I want to see what's behind that door. Because anytime you go somewhere and say, hey, you got to sign this NDA. You got to give up your cell phone. That sounds like a place I don't want to be.
Well, not really. I've been in situations like that, especially me being older now, in my 20s, going on video sets, because I used to be a video girl, but I used to be a choreographer and also a model and stuff like that. So it's just being in that environment. If something else pops off, or a certain celebrity is coming through, or sometimes it's not even just that kind of party, you know what I'm saying? Where I've never been in any situation where, okay, I'm coming in there and it's gonna be sex involved and all that stuff. It's just cameras and people and celebrities, and they don't want nothing to happen, or cameras all in their face. So, and if they say something, they don't want that shit to go viral. So, it's normal when you get to a certain level of celebrity, they usually have that NDA kind of stuff. They usually have that give your phone up kind of stuff. I don't even think that is an issue. I don't think so. I mean, on my side looking in, on the outside. I mean, inside looking out.
But
what?
I don't think that if that video had not surfaced, I don't think we would be talking about this.
Absolutely not.
Okay. It's a time and a place for Diddy.
But didn't Cat call it though? He already called. Cat Williams already called all that. It was gonna happen.
I want to talk about is it Deborah? Deborah De Leon, reading. Sentenced to 26 to 65 years in prison for attacking a judge in Nevada.
Yeah. That boy did the Superman.
Can we put a clip of that, him jumping across on yeah.
That boy did the Superman.
If you haven't seen this video, look it up.
Yeet.
This Negro jumped over the bench where the judge was and attacked
He's smiling hard.
Like, this nigga looked like a fucking Olympian.
Yes.
Jumping over that bench.
You know what I don't fuck with is the guard and the reporter, whatever. They were whipping his ass after they detained him. You can see that I guess somebody detained him. He was on the ground already. Then you see the white dude, I guess the reporter dude, he got him some licks in. He trying for his hardest. Can't even bust a grate, but trying to whip his ass. But that was uncalled for.
Here's the funniest part about the whole story when you see the video. So when he was talking to the judge, he was telling the judge, I'm a good guy. I'm this, I'm that. And, he was selling himself.
And then he just...
then he just snapped.
Yes, I don't understand.
And jumped over the fucking bench.
Like...
Over it.
In one foul swoop. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, really? That's all it takes? So
he was attacking her. She was attacking his character, and he attacked her.
So how many years was he facing before he did all of that? Does anybody know?
What the hell did he do?
Yeah, what was his crime that he was getting hemmed up for? Yeah, that's repeat offender for robbing and stuff. He only would have got a few years. Oh, he was very remorseful in front of the judge. Yeah.
I'm a good guy.
But he was a repeat offender. He wouldn't have got no damn 26 years as minimum. He would have got a few years and got out.
Man, take that robbery charge and get the hell out of here. Because he'll be out, 3-4 years? He'll repeat offender, so that's about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, and then,
That's a clear case of somebody, you know how you have those thoughts in your mind that you may want to do?
He let the intrusive thoughts win.
But you're not going to do?
Tink tink.
You're not going to do it. You see what I'm saying? Like sometimes you ever just want to slap the shit out of somebody?
A lot of times.
But you're not going to do it. Yeah. Because you don't want to deal with what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah, boy.
It's a lot of times, man. You just want to just... Ow. But
I know he was probably like outside of his body looking at himself like, damn.
But he couldn't have been on dope though.
No.
Because he was locked up.
Like I say, he's probably just like,
damn, he could have pleaded temporary insanity. Damn, he ain't got no good lawyer, man.
Well, he ain't got a good lawyer. No more.
He ain't got a good lawyer. He talking about he was hearing voices and shit.
There we go.
Yeah, mental illness.
Okay,
for sure.
So here's the thing. So that was funny.
Yes.
If you saw it, if you didn't see it, that was some funny shit. Sorry, Judge. It was funny.
Yeah.
Damn. So here's the thing. We talked about a lot of stuff today, and I'm glad we did. And the past couple of weeks we talked about sports. I don't know if y'all guys sports fanatics, but we do talk about sports a lot. Okay. So next week we're gonna have some ladies, folks. Make sure Jackie's here. We're gonna have some lady folks on the panel, and we're gonna do this all over again. And I don't want you to be double team.
Yeah.
A triple team, a quadruple team, however many it is over here. I don't want you to be that. And
she feel jump.
Everybody know I love watching movies and shows on my days off. So if you get a chance, I already told you the Jamie Foxx. Watch that.
I think I know what you're going to say.
And make sure you got tissue with you because you may need it, some of y'all. What else have I been watching?
I forgot the name of that damn show.
Hey, check out Landman.
That show?
Landman. Check out Landman.
Lincoln Lawyer.
Lincoln Lawyer.
Madness.
The Madness is the best.
That's the name of it.
Madness.
Ooh, I'm on episode 5.
Lincoln Lawyer. The Lioness.
The Lioness.
Another one. The dude that played MC Rand. What's the name of his show?
I don't know.
It's like older.
Alice Cross. The Cross.
No, was that it?
It's Cross. Yeah, that's
Cross.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of the piano lesson. He was in that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh man, I love the Penguin. Yeah, I love that.
Now, is that a cartoon, man?
No.
Do no goddamn cartoon.
No. Hey, it's real. It's real deal.
Okay.
Gangster called the Penguin. All right.
And they got Colin Farrell playing the Penguin.
The Penguin is gangster, bro.
like
The
that.
Penguin is gangster.
Yes, the Penguin is gangster. No.
Yeah. Hey, he's
Trust me.
gangster. Hey, he's gangster.
Colin,
Seriously.
he can act his
When
ass
you
off.
watch the Penguin, you were like, oh shit, this shit is good. It's good. It's on Max.
Hey, y'all gotta watch the
I
Madness.
got 5
though.
stick,
The Madness,
but
the Madness go hard.
Hey, you go hard. The Penguin is gangster.
So the other day, what we're gonna start doing here today and on like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we're gonna do a movie night. So we're finna start doing black exploitation movies.
Yes.
So the other day we did watch Dolomite.
All right.
We did watch Dolomite. We watched what else did we watch?
Neither was Petey Westro.
Oh, I watched no, that was we watched Uptown Saturday Night. The other night at home I watched
Go watch
Human Tornado.
Petey Westro.
I do
man.
like Peter Wheatstraw. Yeah, we watch Harlem Nights, but I'm talking about black exploitation movies.
Oh.
We're talking about 70s movies. Yeah.
Oh.
So the mic hanging on.
I heard about that movie.
It was on Dolomite started
Dolomite.
it.
That's
Dolomite
Dolomite.
started it. Yeah, Dolomite started. That's where Black Dynamite got it from.
I heard about that.
So next week,
70s.
one of the features will be This Way Is Up. Which Way Is Up?
Which way is
Which
up?
way is up? Okay.
That's a good movie.
Classic. If you ain't never watched Which Way Is Up,
Come through and watch it with us.
watch it with us or get the hell out.
Damn.
You gotta watch that. What we doing Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Also, another great movie is Willie Dynamite, The Mac, Shaft, Penitentiary 1 and 2, and 3, Cooley High.
Okay.
You need. No, listen though. With Coach Cheese.
When Coach Cheese died, man.
Coach Cheese died. Everybody cried. Coach Cheese died. So here's what I'm gonna say about this film. The 70s was like the coolest fucking decade there is.
I think so.
The coolest decade was the 70s.
They had fun.
From the way they dressed, the slang, the way they talked, the cars they drove,
Music.
the music.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that because I was born in the 70s.
All of y'all jive turkeys, man. Y'all jive turkeys.
Jive turkey. Man, you got to be
Sucker.
jiving, man. You did?
Be quiet, sucker.
So to me, the 70s was probably the greatest decade of black folk because we did a lot of cool ass shit
I think so.
in the 70s. So that's why I like the black exploitation movie we're gonna do Wednesday. I want to make sure y'all here, man. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna get some popcorn, and we're gonna put some extra butter on it, and we're gonna have a good ass, a funky good time. A funky good time.
Period.
On Wednesday. And then next Thursday, we're going to come back and do this all over again, man.
Indeed.
But once again, I want to thank my sponsor, Brock Brand,
Yes.
Quad Houston, The Den, Cigar Lounge. Thank my panel for being out, man. Y'all appreciate y'all for having fun with me tonight, man. It was a joy. We're going to have some more fun next week when the women folk come. And we're going to, now, be ready for some of them. I'm telling you, they going to get a little. Yeah. Oh, Nay'll be back next week too.
Yes, I love her.
So Nene had a show in Colorado, I think.
Wow, good. That's what I'm talking about, girl. You get that money.
Nene had a show, I think, Colorado, Utah, somewhere over there. So prayers going out to Nene that she have a safe trip there, safe trip back, and have a great show while she's out there. And once again, I'm going to say this, Nene is probably one of the funniest women that I've ever fucking met. And not saying that because I've been knowing her most of my life, but she is fucking funny, for real.
Like so naturally and on stage.
Yeah, so she'll be back next week as my co-host with my right hand. I want to thank you though, Coco, for doing that.
Yes.
You held it down.
And I held it down a little bit, a little bit, just a little bit. Thank you.
You're not just a pretty face. Okay.
Thank you.
Other than that, say, man, thank y'all. It was righteous.
Right on, brother.
Right on, you dig?
You dig? Right on. We ain't do no signifying. We did it just right.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm talking about?
Signifying.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
But once again, man, I want to thank y'all and thank the audience for joining us also. And thank my guys. They came back and they doing the thing for me. Thank you, Julius. Thank you, Pat, man, once again. I appreciate y'all. Once again, this is Big Stick Energy. I got all the energy in the big stick. This is Papa, and I'm out.
Peace.
Good show, y'all.